Two-player comps that I have is Kevin Porter Jr. Obviously, from a physical standpoint, he's taller, he's much thicker than Jaden Akins, but Kevin Porter Jr. probably had the best individual shot creation ability in this last draft. It was an absolute crime that he slipped to 30. I can't believe the Pistons swung and missed on him. And I just see a lot of their game. He's a lefty. He really has a tight handle. His ability to get into his jump shot off the dribble, his step back ability. I just think it's a really good comparison. He ended up playing a year at USC. He was a five-star type kid. He had some character issues, which is why he fell in the draft. But I think when you watch the clips, you're going to see what I've seen is that, the shot creating ability is very, very similar between these two. Gets him right here on a little snap back, creates the space off the dribble, cash. This combination from Jaden is actually more difficult than what you just saw Kevin Porter do. Little step back here. The ability to freeze a guy with the hesitation. Jaden Akins has the same move right there. Having the ball on a string, being able to shoot at any point in time off the dribble. Just really similar characteristics. And not a lot of guys have these type of qualities. If you look at the 21 class, I think you could make an argument that, there's maybe 10 guys in the class that can do what Jaden Akins can with the ball in his hands. Now you see that little drifter fade away there. The ability to just get your shot off of the dribble at any point in time. And it's an elite skill set, and there's not a lot of guys that have it, and Jaden is one of them. The second player comp that I have is Ja Morant. From a physical standpoint, they're near mirror images of each other. Similar height and weight, slender frame, longer arms. You look at their lower half and you wouldn't expect them to be able to leap the way that they can because it doesn't look like a ton of power should be able to be generated. But it's just a different type of lean athletic ability. Obviously, Ja Morant was a top 2 pick on his way to a Rookie of the Year campaign. Akins is going to have to put in some serious work to potentially be able to get where he is. But Ja was underrated, under-recruited. He took college basketball by storm, and Akins has the capabilities to do that by year 2 or 3. A point guard should not be able to block a shot like that with 2 hands. When I saw this from Akins, I immediately thought Ja Morant, just unbelievable. Now you see here on the weak side, coming over and erasing it. Akins has that capability to get back and block shots. Here he comes from halfway across the court and eats it. Now you see the extension with Morant in the left hand. Here from Akins, very similar. And then where they're at their best, downhill in transition, full speed, the ability to just step by a guy who's standing there, an elite skill set.